Walls is a brand of meat products in the United Kingdom, best known for its sausages. Founded in London in 1786 by butcher Richard Wall, it was acquired in 1922 by Lever Brothers, which became a part of Unilever in 1930. Unilever sold off the meat products business and a license to use the Walls brand on such within the United Kingdom in 1994 to Kerry Group. History. In 1786, Richard Wall opened a butcher's stall in St James's Market, London. Selling meat and meat products, he gained a reputation for being a fine pork butcher. In 1812, Wall received the first royal appointment to George, Prince of Wales as purveyor of pork, continuing to serve him through his later reign as King George IV. In 1817 his son, Thomas Wall, was born, followed in 1824 by a daughter, Eleanor. Wall's business boomed, and in 1834 he moved to new premises at 113 Jermyn Street. However, he died the same year, leaving his widow, Anne, and the 17-year-old Thomas to run the business, now trading as Anne Wall and Son. 2 years later, in 1836, Anne also died, and Thomas Wall took sole charge of the business, as well as the care of his 14-year-old sister. However, the business continued to prosper. In 1846 his first son, Thomas Wall II, was born, followed shortly afterwards by a second son, Frederick. They joined the company board in 1870 and 1878 respectively, after which the business became known as Thomas Wall and Sons Limited. Throughout this period, the business maintained its high-level standards and resultant recognition, receiving a series of royal appointments from Queen Victoria, King Edward VII and King George V. The business had always faced problems in the summer, when sales of meat pies and sausages fell, and staff had to be laid off as a consequence. Thus, in 1913, Thomas Wall II proposed developing a line of ice cream to avoid these problems. This proposal, however, was put on hold due to shortages arising as a result of the outbreak of World War I, and was not implemented until 1922. Before that, Thomas Wall II decided to retire, and sold the business in 1920 to Mack Fisheries, which itself was acquired in 1922 by Lever Brothers. Products. After the purchase of sausage and pâté producer Mattison's in 1965, Unilever ran both companies as part of Unilever Meat Group UK under the chairmanship of Werner Matz, eventually merging the two companies to form Mattison's Walls following his retirement in 1986. Following a review, in 1994 Unilever sold off Mattison's Walls, the ownership to the Mattison's brand, and a license to sell meat products within the UK under the Walls brand to Kerry Foods. Still a prominent manufacturer of sausages and meat pies, their advert for Wall's Balls mimic a scene from the film There's Something About Mary. Wall's Balls was introduced February 2003 with a series of humorous TV adverts.